Today, amongst us are many historical personalities who took part in our first battle against Britishers. We have invited them to interview them and to find out who they were and what were they thinking and what they felt and what prompted them to participate in the first rebellion against the British. So, Mahi is our first interviewer today, and the first person to be interviewed is Tantia Tope. Yes, Mahi, over to you.
Hello, Mr. Tata Tope. So let's start our interview. So my first question is, what inspired you to become a freedom fighter?
The people who were soldiers before me were very talented and fearless, and I wanted to become like them one day, so I decided to be one soldier.
Okay. So my second question is, why you decided to become a freedom fighter?
I didn't be that. I get that name for doing all the things for India.
He is trying to
Okay.
say, Mahi, I suppose, that he was not thinking that he is fighting a battle for freedom. He was just fighting against British, just trying to defend his own reason, right, Mr. Tante Tope? Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So my third question is, when did you start feeling to do something for our country?
When I saw some soldiers that were fighting against the Britishers and all the enemies.
Okay. So my fourth question is, how will you encourage youngsters to do something for our country?
We will wait a few seconds, Mahi. I think Mr. Tante Tope is having some network issues. He will join us back shortly.
Yes.
Because I see that the video is frozen.
Yes.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, sir, you can continue.
Ma'am.
Yes,
no,
sir, continue.
Ma'am, can you?
Mahi, please repeat the question for Mr. Tante Tope.
Yes. I will repeat the question. The question is, how will you encourage youngsters to do something for our country?
By doing something for them and inspiring them by being fearless and fighting for my country.
Okay. So my last question is, how did you get the energy to fight against the British?
Because of my fearless soldiers and my Rani.
Oh, that's great. Thank you, Mr. Tantia Tope.
Welcome.
We have two dear friends and companion with us. One is Rani Lakshmi Bai and another is Jhalkari, who was a soldier for Rani Lakshmi Bai and her companion too. And to interview them, we have Atharva and Sanskriti. Over to you, Atharva.
Hello Rani Lakshmi Bai. My name is Athar and I am a reporter from Z News. So, my first question is, where and when were you born?
I was born in Kashi on November 19, 1835.
Oh, but I heard that you were born in Varanasi.
But it was that time it was known as Kashi, but now it is called as Varanasi.
Oh, that's why people call you Manikarnika.
Yes.
So my second question is, did you go to school?
No, I did not go to school.
And what did you do in your childhood?
I was trained in martial arts, sword fighting, horse riding, shooting at targets, and archery.
Oh, nice. So you know martial arts?
Yes.
So my third question is, when did you get married? And in which age?
I got married at the age of 13.
Oh, but I heard that you got married in 14 years.
But I was married in 13 years.
Oh, okay. Do you child marriage?
No, I do not support child marriage.
So when you married, you were so how did you feel? You were so young.
I was feeling like the queen of Jhansi. I was feeling like that.
I think as she was just a child, so she didn't realize that back then it was a social norm. People used to get married that young. So she must have not felt anything in particular, thought that, okay, this is happening to me like it happens to everybody else.
Yes.
You are, so my fifth question is, you are a freedom fighter. Would you like to say any patriotic message to our viewers?
I would like to say that everyone should be brave, fearless, and should be loyal to our country.
Okay. Thank you, Rani Lakshmi Bai. A great interview with you. I liked that interview. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, dear Sanskriti, you can continue with asking questions with Rani Lakshmi Bai and Jhalkari.
Jalkari, my first question is to you. What happened that you have to fight a leopard?
One day I was herding my cattle in a jungle. Suddenly a leopard attacked me and my animals. In order to save us, I had to fight a leopard with a sturdy stick.
Why do you marry to a soldier?
I married to a soldier because they are courageous, bold and fearless.
What do you think about that Indians who work with Britishers?
The Indians who work with Britishers are traitors. They are betraying their country and their brothers and sisters.
Okay. Fourth question is, why do you like boys games?
For me, all games are meant for both.
But
In the books we had read that you only like the boys' games.
But I said that I don't like. For me, all games are meant for both. There is no comparison that this game is of boys or girls.
Okay, that is a good thing.
Thank you.
How many soldiers were defeated both the sides?
Can you repeat the question?
How many soldiers did defeated at both the sides?
Almost 48.
Oh, but I have heard that the soldiers defeated at both the sides were thousands.
Yes, I was yes. That's true.
If British offer you money to be a companion of them, what would you do?
No, I can never be their companion.
Oh. What is the name of your husband?
My husband's name is Kohli, Puran Kohli.
Oh. And what is your real name?
It's Jhalkari Bai.
Before the people kept your name, did they call you?
They called me Jhalkari Bai only. When I fought a leopard, from that day my name was Jhalkari the Tigress.
Can I ask a question?
Yes,
Your
ma'am.
Highness Rani Lakshmi Bai and Jhalkari Devi, can I ask a question? Okay, so
Yes,
you were friends. So Rani must have felt very bad that her friend, died saving her and gave away her life. So what was going on in Rani Lakshmi Bai's head after she left Jhansi and she lost her own fort and her friends? How did she feel? Was she desperate?
When I left Jhansi and Jhalkari left me, that time I thought that I will fight and win freedom from my Jhansi, and Jhalkari's death should not go in waste.
Okay, so Jhalkari's death inspired you more to fight for your country and people, right?
Yes.
Yes, that's
Ma'am,
what it is.
I can ask.
Yes.
Jhalkari, you die for your queen, but if Rani Lakshmi Bai will be there, so what she will do?
I think she will be doing the same thing which I did.
Means they both were very loyal people, right?
Thank you.
Atharva, do you have
You're
anything
welcome.
else to ask to our esteemed guests that we have with us?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much, Rani Lakshmi Bai and Jhalkari Devi, to joining us for G News today and giving us time for this interview. Thank you so much. I hope all the youngsters learned so much from your life and are ready to give as much for their country as you did by just giving away your lives to for the sake of your country. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
You're welcome.
Now we have with us Mangal Pandey, Jhalkari and Danta Tope, and Manva Kurli is going to interview them. Over to you, Manva.
Yes, ma'am. My first question is to Mangal Pandey. Mangal Pandey, when were you born?
I was born in July 1827.
What made you angry on the British soldiers?
Emoluments given to Indian soldiers were very less as compared to the British soldiers. They feel discriminated by British Empire at every stage.
Okay.
If an Indian soldier and British soldier were at the same position, then British soldier got more privileges and easy promoted due to Indian soldiers would not get foreign services allowance when served in Sindh, Punjab and Awadh.
Okay. My second question is to Jhalkari Bai.
Yes.
Jhalkari Bai, when was you born and where?
I was born in 22 November 1830. My birthplace is Bhojla village near Jhansi.
And my third question is to Mangal Pandey.
Okay.
What and when was the punishment was given for killing the British soldiers?
Between August 1904 and 31 March 1920, just over 33,000 men were sentenced to death in British Army courts martial.
What is your role in the revolt of 1857?
Mangal, I was most notably remembered for standing up against the British rule and sparking the Indian Rebellion of 1857, which went on to inspire the struggle for independence in India.
And my sixth question is to Jhalkari Bai.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Jhalkari Bai, I cannot hear you.
Kindly tell the question. Hello.
Manva, please repeat the question for Jhalkari.
Okay, ma'am.
Hello. Now are you able to hear me?
Yes.
Manva, please repeat the question.
Jhalkari Bai, what was your
husband's name?
Yes.
What was your husband's name?
My husband's name was Puran Kohli.
And what was your role in the revolt of? What was your role?
In the revolt of 1857.
I fought for independence of our country with my
Yes, so Rani Lakshmi Bai's companion fought with her in the Sepoy during the first independent war of 1857 along with Rani Lakshmi Bai. She was not just the wife of a soldier, she herself became a soldier and fought side by side of her queen and laid her life for that. Now I have one question for you both, Mr. Mangal Pandey and Jhalkari Devi. See, you were common people. You were both soldiers, right? So you were not some kings and queens that have the responsibility of fighting the war of freedom. Like Mr. Tantya Tope had or Rani Lakshmi Bai had, they both had the responsibility towards their people. You were common people. So what inspired you to just, so much that you even chose to die for your country, even being a common person? That was not your responsibility, right? To give away your life. But you did. I want you to answer this so that now we all have a sense that the government will do things and the police will have to look after things. It is not our duty. So I want the youngsters to understand how common people also can feel responsible towards their country and their kingdom.
Yes, we were loyal to our country and this was our country. That's why we were dying for our country.
God, we are very loyal to our country and hello.
Yes, please keep. We can hear you. Jhalkari, we can hear you. Please keep talking. Yes.
We died for our country because we was very loyal to our country.
Okay, so you're not supposed to be a king and queen. Just loyalty for your country is enough, and your own single effort towards your country is also enough. That's what your message is for today's youngsters. That it's all our duty, not a particular government's duty.
Slogan.
Yes, yes.
यह आजादी की लड़ाई है, पूजे हुए कल से आजादी आने वाले कल के लिए. जय हिंद.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mr. Tantya Tope, do you have any message for today's youngsters?
I only want to say that you should be proud of your country and its features and do something for your country.
Yes, Jhalkari Devi, do you have any message for us?
Yes. Yes. Be and always do something for our.
Okay, thank you so much, our esteemed guests and Manwa, for this excellent reporting and interview. Thank you so much.
I want to say something.
Yes, sir. Yes.
I'm Mangal Pandey.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
You should be proud of your country, as Tantya Tope said, and respect the freedom fighters You should be brave and fearless.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You all inspire us.
Respect our country and women.